Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
With Robb Flynn.
What up? What up? What up? Podcast party people. How you doing? How you living? I'm doing all right myself. I'm quite rested. Feeling quite good. I went camping this last week. Went up to a place called... Yeah, I went camping, and guess what? There was no podcast last week, and there was no happy hour last week. That's right. Fuck you motherfuckers. Bailed. Went to the woods. Went to the lake. Fucking 6 hours away, too. Jesus Christ. My wife picks this place called Huntington Lake, which we'd never been to. Heard it was gorgeous, which it absolutely was. It was incredibly gorgeous. Holy fuck, though. 6 hours away. I was like, it's like driving to LA. I was like, dude, first camping trip of the year. Next year, let's pick someplace closer. Fuck. You know, just mountains and so much fucking windy roads. But I'm towing a boat too. So, but yeah, it was gorgeous up there. I mean, really just pristine and beautiful and, going hikes and didn't do much water sports this year because the water was freezing. Dude, freezing. Can't even explain. Jumped in. Holy fuck. We did it, but woof. It was no joke. It was no joke. And then we had like crazy thunderstorms and fucking rain. We had two massive rainstorms, and so we weren't even able to go out on the lake for very much because obviously you don't want to be in the water during a lightning storm, right? That's not, just in case you thought you could do that, you might get electrocuted if you do that. So you don't do that. So then we just played a lot of fun. We played fucking dominoes. We played some Spot It. We played some Uno card games. It was good. It was cool. Hung out with the kids. Kicked it with the fam. Just Jennifer and I drank, and it was fun. Laughed a lot. Just laughed. A lot of laughing. It was a good time. But of course, I was going to do a podcast, and then my podcast fucking failed. So my guest canceled 25 minutes before. I was like, dude, really? Really, dude? 25 minutes before? So we're supposed to reschedule. So then, I was like, fuck it. I was going to come down here on Saturday, and I was like, I'm not coming down and doing it fucking Robb ramblings again. Just going to fucking wait. And here I am. And I got a good guest. You're going to like this guest. Adam D. Killswitch Engage, Times of Grace. He is doing promotion for the new Times of Grace record. Before I get into that, let me just go back to camping. This was what I was pontificating as I was camping. Everybody needs to go camping. I know so many people who don't go camping, who hate camping. Motherfuckers, you need to go camping. The world would be a better goddamn place if everybody went camping. Fucking got off their stupid phones, got off of their fucking internet, got off of the fucking Instagram and the fucking socials. Just detach. And granted, I had service up there and I posted some Instagram stories, but I was posting nature and shit. I'm posting nature. Posting pristine, glassy lakes and stories of us on the, just having fun. So, I don't know. I just felt that the world needs more camping. More camping. I was going to say more loving, too. The world could use some more loving. All these crazy countries that don't let people have sex, they're just fucking crazy. That's insane. Don't let motherfuckers jerk off. Jerk off. Jesus. Fucking calm everybody down. Chill everybody out. Making porn all fucking... Make it easier for people to watch porn. Chill some people out. No love. I didn't have any lovin' on the camping trip. Ginevra and I aren't really like a lovin' on the camping trip type of couple. We're not. We don't usually do the lovin' on the camping. I don't know. It's like something like air mattress. It's just not comfortable. Hers is better. She's got the double-sized air mattress. It's queen size mattress for my queen. And I've got a little rinky-dink. I've got like a little single twin size mattress that's only like 8 inches off the ground. But I love it. It's super tight. It's fucking, I sleep like a rock on that thing. Oh my God, I slept like a fucking rock on this thing. Granted, we were drinking beers and vodka, so that definitely helped. And I didn't have to do anything or work. So, yeah. Did that. But we didn't have any lovin'. We had lovin' after we got back. That's when we do the lovin'. We rarely do camping lovin', although we're going camping next week too. So again, there will be no podcast. Actually, there might be a podcast next week. I'm going to try and get somebody for Tuesday. But so they can be 2. What was I going to say? Yeah, we had lovin' when we came back. It was better. We were warm. We were in our bed. Our bed's comfortable. I don't know. Fucking sometimes in camping, it's just not as comfortable. And then we're drinking, and I'm like, this is going to be too long for an air mattress. For an air mattress love session. Every once in a while we do, though. We're going to be going camping for a week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold out a week. I'm going to be like, we need to do something somewhere. In the lake somewhere. Over in the forest. We'll find a little remote forest area. Do it up against a tree or something. I don't know. I might not be able to last a week. We'll figure something out. But it was great. And I got a couple more camping trips coming up. Got some weddings. So there might not be in 2 weeks, 1 week. Next week there might not be a podcast, but I'm going to try to get the podcast happening. I think I got a guest so I can have it the following week and I can just do everything early and then just not be behind schedule like I constantly am. Constantly behind schedule with my podcasts. But yeah, it was fun. Great vibe. I had came back to some sad news. My an old acquaintance. I'm not going to call him a friend. An old acquaintance of mine. He was a friend. He was my friend back in the day, but we haven't been very friendly in the last 10, 20 years. But he was my friend back in the day. And Craigslist Cicero, Forbidden, Dress the Dead. He kind of got me up to speed on it. Apparently our friend went down some total QAnon rabbit hole and fucking descent into madness and started thinking that the neighbor was running a pedophile ring, and so he fucking broke into his house and fucking like all this fucking drama. Anyway, the fucking neighbor ended up getting super pissed, and apparently it all came to a head, and fucking our friend pulled out a knife, the neighbor pulled out a gun and shot. It was fucking crazy. I was just like, fuck, and it was all over some fucking bullshit QAnon shit. Fucking just terrible. Just fucking terrible. It was terrible news to come home to. He died. And it was all over some fucking fantasy that he got sucked into. You know, just a shame. A shame that a lot of people are going down that route. And I don't mean to get all like, whoa, I was talking about, camping into this. But these are just the things these are my ramblings. This is the intro. I don't write anything down. I just these are all the things that are going through my head right now. And that was one of the things that I came home to. It was very sad. I heard that yesterday for the first time, all that news. And so rest in peace, Todd Gallant. Well, hope you're in a better place now. But like I said, going camping again. This one's a big camping trip. This is the one where we go for a week. We go for a week up near Shasta. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous, man. Water's killer. There's a big ass waterfall you can hike around. Fucking 2-mile hike. It's, oh my God, it's awesome. I got to stock up on my beer. I got to head over to Epidemic Ales and Steve Sartori over at, what are they called? Just brain farting right now. Altamont Beer Works. He says he's going to drop me off some beer. He's going to drop me off some of their peanut butter stout. I'm going to head over to Epidemic Ales and get some of their pineapple upside down cake hazy IPA, which quite frankly is fan-fucking-tastic. Shout out to Epidemic Ales. It's really good. So I'm going to do that, pick some of that up for tomorrow, which is the 4th of July. I'm recording this on Saturday, July 3rd. And, yeah, that's going to be my thing. I hope you all have a great 4th of July. Or by the time you're hearing this, I hope you have all had a great 4th of July. Anyway, I got Adam D from Killswitch engaged. Times of Grace. He's promoting his new Times of Grace record, which I actually don't have the title of. But, dude, if you ain't heard Times of Grace, you got an L on your forehead, bro. Seriously. Fucking awesome record. Awesome record. First one, it's called The Hymn of a Broken Man. Really good. Here's my jam. This is my go-to jam. I got a bunch of songs I love. I got a ton of songs that I love from this band. It's very different. Very mellow at times. Kind of Killswitchy at times. This is, let's see, this song's got 2 million plays on Spotify. Words slowly lead me to the cracks in my disguise. My flesh a prison for the man behind these eyes. So good. I sing the epitaph for an unnamed king. Carved in this tombstone on the lost pieces of me. Shit's killer, right? That's Adam D singing. This chorus is money, though. Lost in a sea of sadness, blind in this place of darkness. If I fall, would you be there to raise me up, or will I be the forgotten? This song, though. Title track right here. There you go. Fucking 5150 guitar right there, motherfucker. This is shit right here. Sick, right? Love that. I think this song is one of my jams too. Is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? Oh, this one. Yeah, I think this one. Let me go forward. Yeah. It's not rock. You know what I mean? but this is good. It's really good. I can't tell you. I'm not going to play any Killswitch. Everybody knows the Killswitch song, and he's promoting a new thing. This is the new single, Medusa. They got a new record dropping on the 17th of July. Here, I'm going to fast forward a little bit here just to get to the jam. Squawk. Cool shit. Well, I'm going to leave it on that. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out the new Times of Grace songs, Burden of Belief and Medusa. More, I'm sure, will be coming along the way. But hey, right now, this is a great interview. Everybody, the mighty Adam D. from Times of Grace. Killswitch Engage. Are you ready?
I am ready. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to shake off last night. I was by myself on my porch, just like enjoying the evening, and I had like a couple too many beers by myself. I don't know what was wrong with me. So I'm just stupid, man. I'm freaking 44 years old. I should know better. God.
We're just going to start there. That was a perfect starting point right there. What do you, Adam D?
Yes.
What's
Mr.
up, dude?
Flynn. How you been, man?
Very good. Very good. You're looking very Californian right now. God damn it.
I do live in California, yes, sir. Yeah.
You were just explaining how you had a few too many beers just kicking it by yourself on your
all solo party. It was a beautiful night. I was enjoying the stars and the clouds, and I was just chilling with my dogs, and yeah, it was just nice. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh crap, it's late. I got to get up in the morning and talk to Mr. Flynn. So
you're a big IPA guy, aren't you?
I love anything ale related. I love beer. Like beer, I don't drink spirits. I don't drink wine. I love beer. I do the whole home brewing thing, and
oh shit,
I love it, man. I love it.
So you were drinking your own beer last night?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't made any in a little while. I got to get back on that, man. Yeah.
I've been on a big stout kick. I've been crazy about the coffee stouts and like all of these, pecan pie stout and peanut butter stout and I've been on that. But then just a little, like, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, this brewery down the street from me called Epidemic Ales, they came out with a pineapple upside down cake hazy IPA. I was like, I saw the picture.
Stop putting all these fruits and things in IPAs, damn it.
I saw it and I was like, God, that sounds fucking good. I was like, I gotta try this. And dude, I gotta say, this was really, really, I mean, it wasn't like, it's not overly sweet. It's not, like, it sounds craste, but like you taste it and it's just a really good, the hazy IPA, it's not quite that rip your tongue out IPA.
Right. Yeah. I'm a fan of the rip your face off, rip your tongue out.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons I moved to San Diego, man. It's like the craft beer mecca of all IPA loving people and West Coast style IPAs. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
man.
So that's your thing. You're into that super hoppy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I rip your face off bitter, but it's, I have to have that like correct malt balance. So it's satisfying and it still has that backbone where you're like, oh yeah, calories, man. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Let's cut to the chase here. Beer is just calories and, and then it makes you feel pretty good after a couple. Yeah. But they're wonderful, delicious calories, man.
They really are.
Yeah.
They really are, man. So long gone are the days of the 40 ounces.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't play that game. No.
Nah,
No,
I
no.
can't. Dude, I was researching you for this thing, and I was just reading, listening to some interviews you've done, and I fucking was laughing my ass off about the 40 ounce, the 40 ounces, the one record that you guys were doing. You and Joel made a bet. Tell me what's the story behind this again?
Oh man, I can't even believe we got through that record. My God,
That's it's a big feat right there.
During the tracking of Daylight Dies, I believe it was. Yeah, yeah. Joel and I decided to we were going to drink 40 ounce beers during the tracking of the that record, and we got through. It was brutal, man. There was one day I had to kick Joel out of the studio because he just couldn't play. He's like falling off his chair. I'm like, nah, dude, get out of here. He's like, oh God, you had to go take a nap on the couch. I was like, it was
awesome.
Yeah, we have the pictures to prove it too. And it's shocking. Animals, filthy animals.
Are you guys drinking? Do you guys got Mickeys out there? Were you guys ever get into Mickeys?
Oh God, man, no. To quote Buzz from On Earth, the best 40s have either an animal or a natural disaster in the title. So it's disaster. Yeah, like a hurricane or tornado.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Where's Old English fall into that?
I don't know. So you stay away from that
old.
one. Then.
It's old. That's it.
Exactly. But let's be honest, they all kind of taste like dishwater. So.
Yeah. I mean, I went through, certainly when I was in my 20s, I went through a massive 40-ouncer phase where just.
Oh, yeah. When you're in your 20s, you'll drink anything, man.
Yeah. And it's like they're cheap. You don't get a headache. You don't really get a headache until like 40-ouncer number 3. So you're like, oh, okay, I can deal with it.
Yeah. You get the hangover before you get drunk with those things. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're full IPA now.
No. My favorites are IPAs and anything ale related. But dude, I get down on a stout. I picked up the bad habit of smoking cigars now.
Oh.
So a nice heavy stout or porter with a cigar. You just can't beat it, man. It's great. I'll even get down on some sours once in a while. But just IPA is my favorite for sure. Yeah.
Matt Heafy turned me on to this fruited sour. He started posting a bunch of pictures on his Instagram about like all these fruited sours that he's drinking. So it's like, those are pretty good. I don't really like a regular sour, but something about, whatever they're putting in there.
Just a little sweetness to balance out the sour. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They're nice, man. Like great on a hot summer day or something like that,
Right.
So, yeah.
The last time I think we hung out, the last time I saw you, you were playing with Anthrax. You did a shot at the bar, and I just happened to be at the bar when you came over. You came over with your guitar, and I looked over, and you're like, "Hey, Rob." I was like, "What's up, man?" And but we didn't get to hang very much. I hung with Jesse and Mike B. But we hung out. We were on tour together, Times of Grace, and we were doing the. I forget what the name of the festival is in Australia, whatever that
Soundwave, right?
Soundwave, yes.
Yeah.
And you and I kicked it. All the bands were staying at the same hotel, and we got out to Adelaide, and there was a beach right in front of the hotel, and I was like, motherfucker, I'm going out to that beach. And apparently you had the same idea, unbeknownst to me, and we ended up walking through the elevator, going to the like, you going to the beach? Like, I'm going to the beach too. And we ended up I remember we kicked it on the beach for like an hour, and it was just fucking. I was like, I'm in Australia, I'm in Adelaide, it's fucking wintertime, but it's hot as fuck here because it's the summer here. And
when in Australia, you got to go to the beach, man. It's I got a funny story about that actually. I went swimming in Bondi, where I wasn't supposed to swim actually, in Sydney, and they, that show they filmed there, the Bondi Rescue. Where like,
I've heard of it,
swimmers get like, start drowning, and then like they have to go send out a lifeguard, and then they interview them. And so I went to an area where I wasn't supposed to be. And I was like, I don't want to get in the way of any surfers. That's my whole thing. Like it's their surf line. So I went behind where the break is, and it was swimming out there, and the current was gnarly, dude. like it started pulling me, and I'm like, oh, and you know what they say, you have to swim like towards or against it or whatever. But I could hear the lifeguards, "Oi, swimmer, come in, swimmer." And then a dude came out on his board and had to be like, "Hey, hop on, man," because I wasn't moving.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm a pretty good swimmer. Not the best, but pretty good. I'm like, all right, fine. I give up. I'll go. And yeah, I got back in and like just got rushed by all these people with cameras, just like, were you scared? Did they save your life? I'm like, I was actually just trying to get out of the way of the swimmers, and then here I am. Crap. I don't know.
Oh, so Bondi Rescue actually like came up to you? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the actual show.
I don't know if I made the show or not. I really hope not. I was more embarrassed than scared.
Right. They're like, this guy wasn't good.
Yeah, exactly.
Panic.
I wasn't crying. Like, oh yeah.
Thank you so much for saving me.
Yeah. So word of advice, everybody, listen to your lifeguards and swim where you're only supposed to.
Yeah. I don't think we swam. We just talked. We just kicked it on the beach. I got burned as shit. I remember I got fucking the craziest sunburn, but
yeah, man.
We had a fucking deep conversation. It was pretty rad.
Yeah. It was a really nice time, man. It was nice getting to know you on that tour. You know, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Insane, dude.
Yeah.
I feel very fortunate that I got to see Times of Grace live.
Yeah, we didn't do many shows on that with that band. We toured, we did that Australia thing, and then we did a US tour, and then we did a European tour, and that was it, just because, you know, obviously we have another gig. So that's why this record's taken so long to put together too. Been so busy with touring and stuff. So it's just, you know how it is, man. Like the older you get, like your downtime is precious, and like you're like, oh, need some time to chill at home and relax, and you know, not you know, sleep in a nice silent room that doesn't move, and have a generator, you know. So yeah, it's taken a little while to get this project together, but yeah, we got another record now, so maybe we'll tour on it again. I'm hoping. We just want to make sure we fulfill our obligations to the tour that got canceled right when COVID hit, man. Super brutal. We got 2 days in and then got sent home on the third day, because that's when they just shut everything down. It was like March 12th. So I was like, oh crap.
That's
man.
Because you spent so much money at the start of a tour, you know.
I love that you got right to it, dude. Our startup costs were like 70 grand. I was like, oh my God, dude. Now what? This is awful. But you know, all those, you know, like Live Nation, Ticketmaster, whatnot, they didn't want to refund. They wanted to just reschedule.
Right.
So now we're going to try to get that tour back together with the same lineup.
So whenever it's been rescheduled this whole time, so they never got, so a year and a half later or whatever.
No, it's not rescheduled yet, but we're just working to find a time, just because you want to make sure, like, you know, the people can see the three bands that they, you know, signed up to see. So
right.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, man. I remember hearing about that and I was like, fuck, so many bands just I mean, you print all that merch, you can't get rid of it now.
Right, dude. Oh, it was insane. Like, and you know, think about all like the bands that are like starting up now too. Holy crap. Like, to be a fresh new band and go through that, like, geez, man. Like, I had
Patrick from Fit for an Autopsy, and they were doing they had the exact same thing. Like, got two dates in. It was them, Thy Art Is Murder from Australia.
Right.
And they flew all the way over, brought their gear, printed up all this, and then 2 days in, like, same thing, same exact.
Right. Yeah. It's crappy, but you know, we'll get through it. Here we are. You know,
were the two
shows again.
Were the two shows great?
Two shows were awesome, and like it was hysterical because, you know, I think about, like, you know, COVID times. This is right before it was happening. Like, I was out in the crowd playing songs. You know, like I saw you at the bar. Like, I just love. My favorite thing in the world to do at a show is run into the crowd while I'm playing like a song that, like, we've been playing for 20 years. I know how to play it, like, with my eyes closed. So just run out to the crowd and I'm just playing along, and just like they're watching the show, and I just stand next to somebody to see how long it takes for them to notice that I'm just hanging out with them. And I'm like, hey, these guys suck, huh? Like, whoa. And then I'll run to the bar, like, hey, can I have a shot of Jack? Like, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. It's just hysterical. Like, people's just their reaction, watching their faces, their brains just explode because they're like, wait, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be on the stage. What? It's just they don't get it. It's so funny.
Does
man.
not compute.
Yeah, I love doing that. It's just so funny.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do that for a while, man.
I know. I really do miss
Do you just show up like at your friend's house, like while they're having a party, like with your guitar, like, hey, dude,
yeah.
let me get a shot.
Hey, let me plug this in real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I should start doing that. Yeah. I always joked around saying like it'd be so rad to have like a portable like half stack travel with me and my guitar wherever I go. So like, you know, I can just like up any kind of situation and be like, what's up? I'm here. Big power chord. Like, oh yeah.
Is it
Dude, the pizza is here. It's just, it would up anything, man.
It would.
Great.
It would to the next level. Any party would be you know what? I'm having a party tomorrow. I might just do that. I might just walk around.
Yeah.
Crack a beer.
Yep.
I'll get my Floyd Rose for sure. You got to have the Floyd
There
Rose.
you go. I hate Floyds. I can't stand them.
I don't play much with them anymore. I mastered them back in the day because I was so into Gary Holt, and Gary Holt was just the king of the Floyd Rose when I was a teenager growing up in the Bay Area thrash scene.
Yep, right.
But now I'm like, I hear you. Like I have no bars on stage at all. It's just all
the maintenance and the what happens if you break a string. If you have a floating system, you're screwed. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like they're fun as hell. Like the tricks and like it's sick. Like, you know, do the freaking the horse whinny. You know, this shit's fun. But yeah, and you get better at guitar sounds too. It's you know, like string through or just, you know, it resonates better.
It is fatter. It's definitely
way fatter.
Yeah, for sure. Is it true that you don't warm up before you play shows?
I'll warm my voice up because just like, you know, tour fatigue and, you know, alcohol and whatnot. But I don't play guitar at all. No.
So I heard that. I was like, that can't be true because you're playing some pretty fucking busy riffs and you just get up there and go. Like you don't even play nothing.
Nah, nothing. They're not that busy. Come on, let's be honest.
Come on now.
But I will notice. I don't know if this is the case for you too, but I will notice when we start a tour, there is real serious hand fatigue for like the first 3 or 4 shows. You know, like oh my god, I need to practice more. Oh man, you know, that kind of thing. Even like during COVID, I just stopped playing guitar for like half a year.
Oh, wow.
and then just picked it up one day and I'm like, what happened to my down picking arm? Oh my God.
It goes quick.
Oh, it does, dude. It's like my BPMs are hurting, bro. It's not good.
I tell you what, you're talking about those first 3 days of a tour. Like my thumb, my fretting thumb, motherfucker, that muscle will just.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that sucks. Yep.
Trying to do a lead and your thumb's cramping. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like I'm having a thumb cramp.
Yep. Just hope for the best, man. Just keep going.
Just fucking put a rocker face on. No one will notice.
Yeah. There's such weird muscles associated with playing guitar. That's one of them. The other one is like, you know, right, like here, like it's just strange. You don't really think like we need to like do some push-ups or something, man, before we go on tour and like get one of those like shake weights or something. I don't know. What's the right thing to do to work out your guitar playing hands? I don't know.
When you guys were doing that tour in Australia, Joel was on guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the drummer in Killswitch on that one?
No. We've had the same drummer since the inception. Well, I played drums on the first record.
Yeah.
And then hired this cat. He's become one of my best friends. I love the kid. And I can't remember. I think it was Matt from Shadows Fall who was playing bass and backing vocals. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. That was cool. Jesse wasn't back in Killswitch at that point, though, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Howard was still in. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a crazy time. I don't know. I feel kind of fortunate to have just been around you guys at that moment, because it was just kind of like that was the record had been out for a while at that point, right?
I think so. Yeah.
No, maybe
I,
not.
I honestly don't remember the timeline perfectly, and the record was out. I know that.
Yeah.
But
Was
yeah, I
it
can't
weird? Was
remember.
it weird touring with a new band and not having that kind of, oh my God, everybody knows my songs thing?
Oh yeah. Like it's just like nobody knows your stuff, so it's just like you're starting fresh. You know what I mean? So it was weird. It was definitely really, but it was also really like rewarding and fun too, because how different some of the material was. Like we play like mellower songs where like you could hear a pin drop during some of the like super like quiet passages, and it's like that's something I've never experienced before with Killswitch, and it's just like, oh, this is a vibe, man. This is about, I get it, you know, because I was thinking like, oh, just play the bangers, just play the bangers. It's got to be a high energy show, and like that's kind of cool when the energy drops for a second, and like people have they have to chill. They just have to hang and chill for a little bit, you know.
On that Australian tour, there was fucking like 10 stages or something. So were you on a daylight stage, or were you in one of the indoor stages?
We were on a daylight stage. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yep. Right.
Yeah.
So
So
that was a
you dug
that
that.
was a great tour, that Soundwave thing. We did a couple with Killswitch too. I love that. That tour went under, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame because I loved them, man. They were well run, and like they were huge.
No, man.
Massive.
So many bands. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it'd be like a hotel party and just be like, holy shit, there's like 60 bands
Exactly.
here. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. That was a good time, man. Good time.
I was gonna, most of the time when I do these no fucking regrets podcasts, it's like a deep dive into the person's life. And, I wasn't sure because like, you're really focused on the Times of Grace thing right now. And I felt like just kind of focusing on that because that first record came out a while ago now, like over, a decade ago. And,
Yeah, we can focus on whatever though. I'm an open book, man.
okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Take me back to, the inception of Times of Grace though. Like Killswitch
Right.
Killswitch is fucking killing it. You guys are massive at the time that you start this side project.
Yeah, it came from a weird place actually. It was I don't know what year it was, God, maybe 2007, 2008, when we were my back. I've had a history of like awful back problems
Right.
since I was 16 actually.
Yeah, we talked about
And I already had one back surgery at that point, and we were on tour. My back was getting bad again. We were on
you
tour.
got like part of your back fused together or something, right?
No
Or no?
fusions. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. Which actually, real side note, quick side note, my mom got this super rare surgery. She had like, she had scoliosis super bad, where like she was going to be one of those old people, just like, bent over like this, and she had this super like crazy procedure where they go in and they broke every vertebrae in her spine, and then screwed them all back together. It's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, crazy stuff. But I have nothing like that, thank God.
That sounds excruciatingly painful. I don't
She
know.
she didn't have a good time with the recovery.
Yeah.
She didn't enjoy it much. Yeah.
It's good to hear she's okay, though.
Yeah, she grew like 6 inches. It's funny.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never had any fusions, just the discectomies where they go into the spinal canal and they just free the bit from your disc that's intruding into your spinal canal, where obviously your main nerve is, and that's where all the pain is sourced. So they go in there and they free that up, and then usually the disc just heals on its own. It's just this gelatinous garbage that over time everybody's degenerates and just turns into like a tougher, like rubberish, thing. But anyways, yeah. So that got real bad again on a different vertebrae during this European tour, and the pain was so bad. Like I was like starting to like lose sensation in my leg. It really, yeah, really, really bad. And then I remember like we played a show and I was like, I can't even stand up, guys. This is getting bad. I gotta go, you know. And then hospital, yep, doctor's just like, yep, you gotta get that out of there. That's not good. So yeah, emergency surgery. It was just like bam, overnight. And while I was in my hospital bed, like they continued on with the tour. They got Peter from Soilwork to come and play my parts, which is great because they never sounded better. He's amazing. He's such a good guitar player. So yeah, I'm still in my hospital bed. You know, I'm just like, I'm the kind of person, if I'm left alone with my own thoughts for too long, I'll go crazy. So I just started thinking about music and thinking about like riffs and songs, and then started doing the old, remember ideas in my head, get some ideas down in my phone, and kind of put together like a bunch of songs while I was just lying in a hospital bed just to kill the time, drumming up like just musical ideas and stuff like that. And then once got back home, healed up, and then just started putting the songs together, recorded them on my own, and wrote some lyrics. Realized I'm not that good of a lyricist, and then that's when I called Jesse, and then Jesse wrote some lyrics with me, and we got it together, and that's that record. Yeah.
Was what are some of the lyrics like when you're writing your lyrics and it's dawning on you that you're not a good lyric? Like, what's the lyric you write that you go, oh, dude, like so I can't do this.
So here, I don't have any like examples right.
There was no moment. There was no moment where you're like,
no. So here's the thing. Like Jesse's good with illusion and just using phrasing to represent something that's not extremely literal. I'm so damn literal with everything I write. It's just like, man, I wish I could be more just creative and use like some kind of different like comparison or something like that. It feels so stupid, you know. It's like the sky is blue, man. You know what I mean? Instead of like Jesse would be like, you know, opaque and streams of colors
in the atmosphere.
Yeah. And I'm just like, blue shit, dude. You know, so I'm just so damn literal, and it bums me out. I'm just like, I should have read more poetry when I was a kid or something. I don't know.
I love that you talked about writing in your head.
Yeah.
I sometimes talk to people about that, like other, you know, musicians and songwriters, and I rarely have like, I always feel like I'm a weirdo because I write so much shit in my head, you know, like just driving or walking or, you know, like not playing a guitar, you know, that's
you, are you into like exercise, like jogging, hiking, anything?
Totally. I work out.
So
yeah,
I've noticed physical stimulation gets your brain moving. I feel like if I get my blood pumping, and I feel like my brain just wakes up whenever I'm like walking around my neighborhood or taking my dogs for a walk.
Yeah, totally.
Or hiking.
So
the amount of songs I've written while hiking is just insane.
Dude.
It's insane. So like,
I love that I can't even, I've written like 10 songs in my head hiking. Like it's fucking crazy, right? Like you're just like,
I'm telling you, man,
there's nothing around me. What the fuck is going on?
There's something about turning your brain off. You're out in nature, and then all of a sudden the blood's flowing, and you're, you know, getting short of breath, and just like things pop in your head. Your brain just gets stoked to work, and it's weird. I can't explain it. Yeah.
That's right.
I think there really is something behind that. Like you just get smarter when you work out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're like aren't you you bicycle a lot, right?
I bike a little bit. But it's mostly jogging or hiking. Another reason I moved to Southern California, because man, you can go for a beautiful hike any time of the year. It's great, man.
Yeah, totally. I find that I don't, whenever I bicycle, I'm not as creative. I feel like I'm paying too much attention to cars and hitting people. You know, like I'm not.
Which is that's a good thing to do. You don't want to hit people or get hit by other people for sure. Yeah.
But like my brain, like when I'm hiking, my brain's kind of turned off. Like when I'm bicycling, I've got to focus on shit.
Yeah, you're kind of driving a thing. So yeah. No, that makes sense, man, for sure.
Do you ever write a lot of stuff when you're driving, like on a long drive? Have you ever done that?
Usually no, because my brain is occupied by whatever I'm listening to already.
Okay.
Like it's weird. I rarely sit in a car in silence. Do you do that?
I do all the time.
Yeah,
God, I fucking
yeah, and
yeah,
it works for you, huh?
it
That's
does.
crazy.
Yeah.
I should try that.
Yeah.
I don't know. A silent car just feels weird to me.
Sometimes I'm just here
Yeah.
at the studio for so long, like I just want to hear nothing on the way home. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I 100% get that. Especially like after a tour, like I'll just sit on my porch or wherever and just be like, silence, man. That is so awesome. Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah. Or even like after working a long day, recording the record or whatever, it's like the last thing you want to do is listen to music. It's just like, dude, let's just chill with silence. It's great.
Yes. Yes. So you're in a hospital and you're writing a bunch of stuff in your head. And then when you go to pick up a guitar, this is probably what, like a month later? Like you're picking up a guitar now to pick it. And like, does it just come out of you like all the shit that you remember it and you wrote it and like how it?
Yeah. And it wasn't like they were all complete songs. There were like a couple ideas that were just, ideas. And then the way I write songs, it starts with like the way I write for Killswitch. It'll start with a riff and then I'll record that riff and I'll, set up the drums and get the drums to it. And then I'll listen to it and then just feel what comes next. And then a riff will just pop in like that. And then I'll put the next riff in. And then, I can usually finish a song if I'm like feeling it and motivated in like a day. And then I'll do that. And then the real moment of truth is the next morning when I wake up. Right. I'll have a cup of coffee, listen to it again. And if it's good, I'll like tweak it and start working on it or change around some riffs. But if I don't like it, I'll just trash it. And I think it's a really good thing to do as an artist, to self-critique and throw things away. You know what I mean? Like throwing things away is a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was just doing a podcast like maybe a week ago with this guy. Like, I talked to this dude and he saves everything. I'm like, oh my God, the amount of files that dude must have that like, and it's just nothing. It's garbage riffs. Just throw them away, man.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
You listen to them the next day and you're like, or you record them on your phone and then you listen to them like a week or 2 weeks later and you're like, no. Like what was that? That's horrible.
What was I feeling? Yeah. Let's just get rid of that, man. It's just taking up space. Yeah.
Yeah. That's killer that you throw stuff away. That's cool.
It's a good thing to do. It really is. Yeah.
Marie Kondo would be stoked to hear that.
Yeah.
You know Marie Kondo is?
No.
Marie Kondo's like there's this whole like throw stuff away movement. She wrote a whole book about like, only keep the things that bring you joy and like, for all the hoarders in the world. And
yeah. I believe that. I agree with her. My girlfriend has a great rule. She's like, if you haven't used it in 3 years, get rid of it.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of true. Yeah. It's a good rule to have. Yeah.
People like too much. My mom's a hoarder. My mom just passed away, and I had to like go and
get sorry to hear that
stuff. Yeah, thank you,
dude. That's tough to do, to go through when somebody passes away, and then you have to like go through all their stuff. That's hard, man. That's hard.
It is. It's like it's hard, and it's some of it kind of makes you mad, and some of it makes you sad. And in my mom's case, she was a hoarder, like a hoarder.
Really?
To the maximum degree of hoarding.
Oh, man. Oh,
I
boy.
mean, it was fucking, I can't even explain to you, dude. Like 5 storages of shit that she had from like
storage?
5 storages.
She had 5 storages.
We had to go. And like, some of them were just filled to the fucking brim. I mean, just like an avalanche if you pulled the wrong thing out. And then other storages, she's paying $175 to keep an old cat box and some suitcases from the 70s and a lamp, and that's it, but like you just spent, $8,000 over the last whatever years to,
right. It's a different generation, man. Like people from of that age, they didn't have things, and they always like they kept so much stuff, and you know what I mean. It was just like ingrained in their DNA. My parents went through the same thing with my grandmother when she passed away. Like her house was just cluttered, dude. Like so much stuff. Like why did she save newspapers? Like what? Like what is going on? Like
why did you save a magazine from 1978?
Yeah, just like what is like just really random. So like we might need that one day, like that kind of thought.
Sunset
you know
magazine's got a good recipe in it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's just I'm glad I'm not a hoarder. Yeah. It's
that's good.
It's just like it's like stressful thinking about like having all that stuff. Like God, what if I have to move? That sounds terrifying. Oh.
Yeah. I think it does. It kind of in some ways it kind of makes a paralysis about that kind of stuff. So your girlfriend's on the right track there. She is great rule.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. Yeah, absolutely.
So when you reconnect with Jesse for Times of Grace, had you guys already been like friends again, and like, you know, you're connecting a lot prior to this, like you're still in touch all the time, or the first time you're communicating in a while?
No, we were in touch. Yeah, I don't believe in having bad blood with people, and you know, after Jesse left the band, there was definitely like a moment of like, that fucking jerk, you know, and then, over time, you know, I got over it, especially once things started going smoothly with Howard. And then we just, we chatted, and we were always friends. Because, you know, Jesse and I always had a connection, you know, with, especially creative connection. So yeah, it was always there, you know, and, I guess making music together was just a second nature for us. Like, let's make some more songs. Okay.
Were you surprised? I mean, I don't recall you guys ever vocal harmonizing in Killswitch when he was in the band. Maybe you did, but it was off my radar.
The only one I can think of, Last Serenade.
Oh, right. Serenade. You did the low harmony. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. I like that. That might actually be it on that record.
Your voices to me were so fucking buttery together. Like it was just like a glove, dude. I was so surprised.
Shucks.
I mean, stoked.
Thank you.
And I was like, wow, that's fucking rad.
So
were you tripping out when you guys started? Because that record's a lot of vocal harmonizing, a lot of you guys trading off. I mean, were you tripping out? Like our voices sound really good together.
No, not necessarily. I just thought it sounded like us. But speaking, I guess, musically, our vocal ranges are so drastically different. I think that's why when you stack us, they're complementary, because I have such a, like, almost a baritone, la 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 la, and he's more of a tenor, I would say. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's always taking the higher harmony, and I'm always doing the supporting lower part. And it works out pretty good, I think, like, unless one of us is out of tune, then it doesn't work out so good. But sonically, I think people with different ranges tend to sound better together, you know?
Totally. Did you guys write together? Like you guys got together and actually wrote lyrics, and, you know, I mean, you had the songs kind of formed in some shape already.
Yeah. This is why I love making music with him. We both like bring our ideas to the table with a completely open mind with each other. And we respect each other's opinions, and we both go over each other's ideas, and we give input. And there's times where Jesse will just write a song and I'm like, this doesn't need to be fixed at all. I love it the way it is. And there's times he'll just bring me like a sheet of lyrics and be like, I got this. It's an idea, and we'll just write lyrics together, you know? And it's just it feels so, one of my favorite things to do. It's just so creative because I get his use of just poetic vision, and then he gets my more analytical, structural mind, and put those two things together. I think it's just makes it so much fun, man. It really is.
Yeah, that's rad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the first song you wrote together for that?
For the first record?
Yeah.
Probably Strength in Numbers, the first song on the record. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, that sets the bar pretty high.
It's all right.
Is that not your favorite song? You're like, yeah, it's all right.
You know, it's so funny. I haven't thought about that record in ages. Since obviously it's been like 8 years since we've even played anything on that. So yeah. I don't know. I'd have to like go listen to the record again. If we do tour, I'll have to listen to the record again. figure out the songs again. Yeah, geez, long time.
My two favorite songs on that record are Hymn of a Broken Man and Forgotten One.
Oh, right on.
Those are
Forgotten One, eh?
See, that's I don't know what it is. That song always had like the Wanted Dead or Alive Bon Jovi vibe to it, but it was like that version. I was like, this is so good. Like,
yeah.
Was that inspiration by any chance?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. An old relationship of mine was. that was the inspiration for sure.
Yeah, tell me about that. That song's really, to me, that's a really special song, man. That's a really, like, I think you guys captured something pretty magical on that tune.
Yeah. I don't know where the idea to write a song like that stemmed from. I think I wrote it one day and I was like, maybe this would work for Times of Grace. That song was actually like after the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. That was one of the last ones we put together. But yeah, that's I sourced some of the lyrics for that, and then Jesse wrote some of the lyrics for that. So we wrote that one together. Yeah, it just came from a weird place in my life. It started from just a bad, weird, broken relationship, which a lot of songs tend to stem from. So yeah, and it ended up being that. Yeah.
You were like going through a divorce or something, or just a bad relationship?
Yeah, I went through a divorce back maybe right around. It was before that though. I'm pretty sure I made that song before I got divorced. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a part of it though, just kind of.
Oh yeah.
Relationship disintegrating.
Oh yeah. I think it's a really good motivation to write music. Right. Absolutely. Going through split relationships. So it'll get you going, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you came up with something really, really beautiful. That song in particular, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
I love Hymn of a Broken Man too. Just for like the opposite of it. It's just heavy and fucking, thrashy and sick breakdown at the end. Tell me a little bit about that.
Let's see. That was one I wrote in the hospital for sure. And then I started writing lyrics for that one, and I just scrapped them because I was like, these suck, man. They were so literal. But then I gave the subject matter to Jesse, and you know what? Maybe we kept some of mine actually. This is like, sorry, it's just forever ago. I haven't thought about this record in ages. Maybe we kept some of my lyrics, and then he fixed up a bunch of the stuff, and so it's definitely a collaboration song right there. Yeah.
Right on. When you're doing press for Times of Grace, are they not asking you about the previous record?
Not at all.
No,
not at all. Yeah. Wow, okay. It's all about the new record for sure. Okay. I guess people have been getting the promotional copy of the record, and then they get to talk about it and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Do you feel like that record has a little more, with all the time that's passed since then, that like it's somehow settled into the atmosphere more, like people are more open to it, like, oh yeah, that's a really good record. Like, do you get that sense, or
it's really weird. I feel like there was less excitement about the record when it came out. Now, like, I'll talk to people on tour or wherever, I bump into somebody and be like, hey man, you know what, that Times of Grace record, it was really great and it meant a lot to me. I'm like, wow, thanks. You know, it's like, I feel like that's happening more now than it did when it came out, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe, when we go back out and tour to, promote the new stuff, people will know the songs a little bit more, and, you know, the shows will be like a little more, you know, exciting and, you know, involved. Cause, I don't know about you. That's like my favorite thing about a show. Like I'll judge like how good a show was, on like the connection between myself and the people that are there, and when they're singing along and having a good time, when like, that's everything to me. And like,
Totally.
yeah. So
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people there are. There could be 100 people. If those 100
exactly
people fucking raging, like that show's amazing.
And it doesn't matter if it's like one of the first songs we wrote or a new song, as long as they're just partying, having a good time, and you can see it in their eyes that they're enjoying themselves. Yeah, that's everything.
And I'm sure you've had the opposite, where you played to like 50,000 people who didn't give a shit.
And it's the worst show of my entire life. You know, like most people who aren't in bands would see that and be like, "This is amazing! Oh my god!" I'm like, "No, that sucked." It's like nobody gave a fuck. I'm out of here.
For sure. I was listening to something. One of the things I was listening to with you, you were talking about the Iron Maiden tour, and you're like, it was a great tour, but those people are there for Iron Maiden.
they sure are, dude.
They don't give a fuck about the opener.
Some of those shows were fucking brutal, soulless moments of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so obviously the Iron Maiden camp, they're all amazing. They're wonderful people. They're just beautiful people, like had the best time off stage, but on stage there were shows, just people arms crossed, like frowning, like, hurry the fuck up, I'm here for Maiden. like Jesus, dude, we have like a 30-minute set and we'll get the fuck out of here. All right, just calm down. Like, just come on, people. Like they asked us to be here.
They want us here.
Yeah,
they invited us.
Yeah, it was their idea. Don't shoot the messenger. God. Oh,
that's too funny. I fucking love that you fucking were so blunt about it. I was like, that is awesome. You never hear anybody like, I've said this when we were on tour with Metallica. It was, I mean, fucking best guys, amazing, like dream come true. You know, like this. Yeah, I'm sure for you too, touring with Iron Maiden, it's fucking dream come true shit.
Absolutely.
But some of those fucking shows, dude, just fucking dudes looking at their watches, like rolling their eyes, like
there's like. Hurry up.
Fucking hurry. The fuck? What have you guys done? I'm like saying that to me, like while I'm talking to that. What have you guys done?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What the fuck, dude?
And nowadays you just have like the whole front row, like people just on their phones, just like, oh, god damn it. Cool.
Let's look at Instagram while this band's playing.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna shop at Walmart and Target right now. Just let me know when you're done. Yeah.
Amazon Prime days right now.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. Oh god. Yeah.
I love that you did that. No.
Yeah, it's the weird side of being a touring musician and doing large shows like that. You know, people don't really, I'm sure like people who aren't in bands don't think about that stuff, you know. It's
never.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't think it, right? Like you just think it's going to be, I mean, people think what being in a band is just like, you know, so
glamorous and like, oh, it's got to be unbelievable when you're so wealthy and, you know, you
right.
Like you don't understand, man. You don't understand. We do it because we love metal, dude. It's not to be glamorous and wealthy. Oh my God.
Like that. Nobody can understand that you work and then you get paid for your work like a year and a half to 2 years later, which is like, wait, yeah, we got to wait that long to get our paycheck.
Yep. And it all comes at once, and then you get nothing for the rest of the year.
Right. You're just like,
oh shit, I better be smart with this.
I got in rock and roll to not be responsible. Now I got to be responsible.
I know. It sucks. Oh, I hate responsibility.
You're such a interesting guy in the sense that I often hear like that you were this like really overweight kid. You know?
Oh yeah. I grew up like the bullied fatso.
The what? In school. The bullied fatso.
Oh yeah, like super bullied fatso, like always being made fun of and like just like not athletic at all. I didn't do anything but play Nintendo and eat candy, like the kind of shit. Yeah, I mean, and listen to like Van Halen and AC/DC. And
did you just not have any sports skills? Like not like they'd try and put you on the baseball team, but then like you just miss catching the ball or.
Oh yeah. Complete failure. I couldn't do anything like that, but thank God I found my calling with music, so I had no other skills. I guess maybe Nintendo set me up to play guitar because of the hand-eye coordination thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. I should thank it.
What was your jam on Nintendo? What was your jam?
Oh, dude, every game on the first Nintendo, it's so sick. Are you kidding me? Obviously, like I love the Mario trilogy.
Right.
But I loved Zelda. Mega Man games were sick. Trying to think what else. I can't remember like my super jams, but like those are definitely like
those are the jams.
They're the hits, man. Yeah. They're the hits. Yeah.
When do you discover music like in your early youth? Like are your parents musical or?
Not really. I was a late bloomer. So I always liked like Van Halen and like rock and roll, obviously. But my brother was a skater and he listened to more like punk hardcore stuff.
Okay.
And he started playing bass. And I picked up and he started having band practice at the house, at my parents' house. And I just started playing his friend's drum set just on a whim, like, all right, and just started playing it. And like, oh, this is cool. This is fun. And then I figured out I could play drums and then started playing his bass and then figured out I could play bass too. And then I started playing his friend's guitar and like, oh, I can play guitar too. This is fun. And then I spent from like age 15 or 16 from then just on teaching myself songs, which I feel like is the best way to learn an instrument. Just using your ear and trying to figure out where things are in the fretboard. And, if you can do that, you'll build a skill that will be so important and just in your playing. It's just you can hear what you're going to play before you play it, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like that's so important. Like there's so many people like, I don't really go on the internet. But I hear all these stories about like internet sensations now, these kids that just like learn all these crazy shred licks. But if you're like, yo, man, let's play a 12-bar blues in B flat, they'd be like, what? You know what I mean? Like, right. What the fuck? Are you speaking English right now? Like, yeah, 12-bar blues in B flat. You can't do that. You don't know what that is? Like, come on, man. Jesus. Yeah. So it's just, it's just ear training is such an important skill, I feel.
Are you jamming with your brother at this point? Like, do you and your brother jam?
We started playing music together. Yep. And that's when I started my first band in high school, with him. So it's funny. I never really took any lessons and I didn't really learn what the technical names and approaches for music until I went to college.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So I just know like, oh, that's that scale and that's that scale. And then once I got to college, I'm like, oh, that's what you call that? Okay.
What are you guys jamming? Like, what's your first jam, you and your brother?
Oh, I don't even remember. It's probably like Misfits tunes or like Minor Threat.
Oh, so like punk rock songs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have to blame my brother for getting me into like hardcore punk. But at that time I was also like, you know what? I think I like the guitar playing in Metallica way better. Like just listen, it's just so thrashy. I like thrash. Like nah, power chords are cool and all, but like I want to palm mute. That's the sound right there.
Jud.
Yeah. So I'd started getting more into metal, like listen to more Slayer and Metallica and stuff like that. And he'd still be listening to his punk and hardcore. And
so you didn't learn like any Van Halen songs or like butt rock songs or anything like that.
Oh, I was way into butt rock when I was a kid. Oh yeah, I loved the 80s, man. Like you can't really call it butt rock, but like I love Def Leppard. Yeah, like that's like classic rock, bro. Like Pyromania. Oh awesome. Man, that record's great from start to finish.
Totally.
But no, I listen to some Poison. I listen to some Cinderella. Yeah.
Cinderella. Somebody save me.
Yep. That's a pretty good record.
That ballad, the ballad on that Cinderella record's killer too.
Oh shit!
Nobody's fool, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, right. That was their first hit off that record. That's right. Yeah, Tom Kiefer's voice. Wow,
he's got a killer rock voice, man, dude. Fucking range is insane, dude.
Yeah, right. Holy shit! Nobody
anywhere close to that shit.
Yeah, nobody sounds like Tom Kiefer, man. He's just insane.
But you're learning how to play those type of songs, or you're just vibing on them.
Well, that was before I started playing guitar.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, like I started playing, like I said, like Misfit songs and Minor Threat songs and stuff like that, and then I finally graduated to learning like Metallica songs and Slayer songs and stuff like that. So yeah. And this is
what's the first Metallica song you learned?
It's funny. It was right.
What album's out at this point?
So Justice just came out. So I was like, I remember hearing like sonically that record for the first time being like, holy shit, that's so like, technically now I can say it's like scooped.
Right.
But I'm just like, that's so fucking balls tight and heavy. Oh my God. And I was just like, it blew my mind because like, obviously like Puppets didn't sound that scooped and like hyped. You know what I mean? Like, dude, the kick drum on Justice is tick, tick, tick.
Right.
Got more tick than a clock, man. So yeah, it's like, holy crap, this is insanely sick. So I think I started learning like Blacken and Justice for All, and going through that record. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Just loving the riffs. That could be like, I know this is like kind of strange to say that. That could be my favorite Metallica record just because of the impact it had on my life at the time.
Right.
I know it's a crazy thing to say.
There's some great songs on that record.
Dude, Freight Ends of Sanity, dude, the whole, after the, the guitar section with like all the harmonies, like those fucking riffs are undeniably like perfect. Yeah. Just badass, man.
Shortest Straw.
Ah, fuck.
Dyer's Eve. Dude, it's fucking thrash masterpiece, man.
I know. It doesn't get any better, dude. It doesn't get any better. I love that shit. Oh, that's like right there. That's like the soundtrack of me learning how to downpick.
That's a good record to learn how to. That's some fucking brutally perfect downpicking right there.
Sure is, man. Sure is. That and Puppets.
What's the one song? What is that?
Harvester of Sorrow.
Yes, Harvest. That's a jam too.
They're all good. There's not a bad song on that record.
That's your favorite, huh? You're declaring that.
It just,
we're gonna stand on that mountain.
It just means the most to me,
right?
Because of the way it shaped me.
Do you go backwards into Metallica after that?
I love every record from the Black Album back.
Yeah, no, but at that point, do you then go, okay, I want to listen to Kill 'Em All. I want to listen to Ride the Lightning. I want to listen to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Well, I was already listening to Puppets at that point, but then I was just like, this band's the sickest thing ever. I need to get all I can. Just more. Yeah.
Do you start going to shows around this time?
Yeah.
No, I start playing shows. You start playing shows with your band?
After maybe a little while after that. Yeah. Okay. But I'm going to shows with my brother. He's bringing me all like the local hardcore and punk shows.
Wow.
So cool. Yeah. I didn't really realize he was a big instrumental part of me getting into all that. But yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, and then we start playing together, and we start getting booked a couple shows here and there when we did not succeed at all. Nobody really cared about us. Our shows were just meh. And then the craziest thing ever, we get kind of a following, and then all of a sudden we're asked to go to Japan and play Japan. Yeah, crazy, right?
Serious? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, it's insane.
For what? Like your hardcore?
For a tour.
band? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. That's what band
It
is
was
this?
insane.
What band?
It was called Aftershock.
Okay.
And so we were like, yeah, we'll do that. And we flew to Japan and
Fucking nuts.
played a headline tour of 5 shows. And I'll never, ever forget that moment.
How old are you? How old are you at this point?
Probably 19.
Wow.
20. Yeah.
Have you been laid at this point?
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
I wasn't a virgin. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God. I don't know, even a fat kid can get laid like me. An ugly weirdo fat kid that was bullied. See, there's hope for everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
How old are you when you get laid? Is it because you're in a band too? Just by the way.
No, it wasn't at all.
Wow.
It was my high school girlfriend. Yeah.
Holy smoke. Good for you.
Yeah.
You got some game back then, I guess.
I've just been me. I don't know real game, man. There's no game.
I had no game. I had zero game.
Because talking to girls is hard. It's difficult. Like, so you like metal? You like beer? No? Okay. Like,
Kill them all, rap, right?
Yeah.
Kill them all. What records kill them all?
Yeah. I have like, I don't know, man. That's as far as I go. Like, if you don't like metal, beer, and sports, then and music in general, like, what the hell are we going to talk about? I don't like your purse is nice. Okay, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, I like having something in common with a girl. That's really nice.
So you've already been laid. That's already been laid. That's great.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, I'll never forget the
high school girlfriend.
Yeah. I'll never forget the feeling flying to Japan, seeing like a sold out venue of like, it was only like 300 people, but still, it was just like
fucking awesome.
Wow. And I actually think I was crying the first night because I was like, I can't believe something that I created is bringing joy to this many people across the world. This is incredible. And I believe it or not, I still have moments like that where like we'll play a killer show like somewhere in Europe and I'm like, how the fuck is this happening right now? Still, after 20 years of doing it still happens to me. So it's pretty incredible when you think about what we do, man. Like you realize how many lives your music has changed. Like, it's hit so many fucking people, man. It's like, do you have those moments where you're just like, holy fuck, man, I can't believe all these people that are singing along with something that I made. Yeah. It's an incredible feeling.
It is.
Yeah. So that's the first time I had that feeling, and I was just like, this is insane, man. It's insane.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's you and your brother's band? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a lot of, I mean, that's pretty impressive to just go to Japan and have like some sold out shows and
right. And then we'll come home and play a club in Western Massachusetts for like 20 kids.
Right. We were just in 20.
Yeah. We just had the sickest shows in Japan. Thanks for coming, you 20 dudes. Now buy a t-shirt. Thanks.
A little bit of a head fuck too, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like I never really took being in a band seriously at that point, I guess. It was more so like a hobby, and you did it for the love of it. And, I guess that was always the case with being in a band for me. I always thought it was like impossible to be a successful band member or musician,
right?
Your own band, it's a pretty difficult feat to achieve, man. It really is. We were lucky enough to be able to do this and have it work out for us. It's insane.
Yeah. Do you get laid in Japan?
I'm a very monogamous individual, so I don't sleep around at all. So I never have. No.
Never been laid in Japan.
Never.
Okay. I just meant on this first trip, like.
Oh, no. No. I had a girlfriend at the time.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
But how exciting though. And then you come back and you're now you're like, are you starting to lose weight now? Like, are you still like a chubby kid? Like,
I've lost some weight. Yeah.
You become concerned with like, okay, I'm in a band now. I need to like get in shape or something. Anything like that.
I think I was just like tired of feeling like shit all the time. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just watch what I eat and exercise a little bit. And Well, now I've reverted to the fat me now over COVID. But
You got the COVID 20.
Oh yeah, I got the 2020. The quarantine 15 turned into the 2020, and here I am. God, it's just
You don't look. I mean, you look skinny. You look healthy.
well,
You've been hiking. You've been riding your bike. You've been hiking.
I have. As we touched upon earlier, though, I've been drinking a bit too much beer, so it sucks when it's delicious,
It does. I hear you, man.
Yeah, and I live in like the beer mecca of the entire U.S. There's really good breweries up in the Bay Area, though. There are incredible stuff up there.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky here in California, man. Like you don't got to go very far. I mean, I'm in downtown Oakland. I can literally walk like 1 block, and I'm 4 breweries are right there.
Are you a sports fan at all?
I would say no. I mean, I follow the Raiders. The Raiders, and I used to go to the games all the time. But like, if you ask me who was the starting lineup for the Raiders right now, I'd be like,
yeah, right.
I know that
that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, like, as being someone from Oakland, how you felt about the Raiders leaving and all that. But
yeah. I mean, I get why they left. The Oakland Coliseum is shot. Like, it's shot.
I hate to say this. As a guy that's been to every major league ballpark, that is definitely in the top 5 of worst ballparks in America for me. So sorry, A's fans.
Yeah. I think that, I'm sure that all of the A's and the Raiders would love to have something new and fresh. And, it's just, it's in East Oakland in this the hairiest part of Oakland. So it's like,
it's a pretty sketchy BART station right there.
If you don't get mugged on the way out of the BART station, then you're like, oh, good. This is a good day.
Hell, you might get mugged at the game. Who knows?
Dude, I used to go to the there was a time when I was probably 15 years ago, like right before I had kids, like me and my wife would go all the time. It was fucking awesome. I loved it. Mm-hmm. And I knew at that point I was following it religiously. I knew every fucking player. But you'd go there and you'd be playing and I'd be going up. I'm head to toe in Raiders gear. I mean, head to fucking toe in Raiders. Mm-hmm. And Raiders fans would be like, you dropped your tattoo, bro. I'm like, we're on the same side here. What the fuck, dude?
You got to be shitting me.
I'm like, we're rooting for the same team.
Yeah. Why hostility, bro? We're we're supposed to be friends right now, high-fiving.
I was like, that's a good one. I was like, that's a fucking good one, you dick.
Yeah.
Tattoo.
That is pretty good. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's nice.
I was like, that's a good one.
I might cop that. I gotta steal it.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have any tattoos, do you?
I have 0. That's zero tattoos.
That's amazing. You might be the last metal musician on earth that doesn't have any tattoos.
I say I'm more punk rock than metal because I see having long hair and tattoos and piercings as trying to fit in with a clique. You know what I mean? I don't care about the clique. I care about the music. That's it. So, and I can't honestly think. I have such a weird headspace on this. I really can't think of anything I'd want to put on my body forever because I think everything is temporary. It's, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So.
I was just
I got all deep on you for a second.
No, dude, keep going. I love it. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love that you don't have tattoos, and I love that you've got a whole
everything is temporary, bro. Everything.
And you know what? You're totally right. I had a similar, just this last weekend, I went camping with my family and we were just, out. It was we had some crazy lightning storm. So we were just playing Uno.
No shit.
Fucking brutal lightning storm.
Which is scary as fuck in Northern California.
Yeah, we did it. We were 7,500 feet up. We were about 6 hours southeast of the Bay Area, kind of in the mountains down there by Fresno.
Dude, beautiful. You want to talk about the freaking Sierras? I'll talk all day, dude. I am in love with the Sierras.
It was fucking
Eastern.
So yes,
Eastern side.
Yes,
my favorite.
It was fucking gorgeous, dude.
Have you been right south of Mammoth, around Convict and June Lake area? This
was the first time that I had made it that far south, so I can't say I'm not exactly sure where you're talking about, but this was Lake Huntington Lake. It was Sierras. It was National Forest. It was, it was part of the creek fire actually. So this area where we had to drive through, and you hear about these fires, and you hear a fire name, and you hear the creek fire, you hear this fire, dude. Driving through that shit, like, to get up there was sobering. Like, it's
scary, man. Like,
hundreds of thousands of acres burned. I mean, it's like driving through a fucking apocalypse for a while. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I love California so much. But that is the one thing about living here that is just like, it scares the absolute shit out of me. Yeah. Just last week, there was a brush fire, probably about 5 miles from my house. And I'm like, when is it time for me to get the to-go kit going? You know what I mean? Like, this is scary. Like, I talk to my neighbors all the time, and like, yeah, back in this year, there was a huge fire, and we had to get evacuated. And when we got back, it looked like it snowed because of all the ash everywhere. Yes. I was like, oh my God. It's just like, it's a thing living in California, man. It's just, there's rainy seasons and dry seasons, and it is scary as shit. But other than that, it's a great place to live, and the camping is phenomenal.
The camping was, and this place was, the lake was really, it was 7,500 feet up. So first of all, the elevation was insane, and the water was freezing. We're like wakeboarding, like we're into wakeboarding, so we're water sports, and we get out in the water, we're like, oh my God, like, fucking okay, just go.
A lot of those alpine lakes are snow fed, so it's going to be cold, man.
But I mean, just like waking up, and I mean, you'd wake up and the water was just glass, dude. I mean, and then you'd look at this mountain and the cloud, and you'd look into the water, and you'd see the exact same thing in the opposite. I was just like, it was amazing. Like,
right.
And all those state campgrounds are like really well, they're clean, they're like big campgrounds. They're like, firewood. And so it was gorgeous.
Yeah, man, it's become one of my favorite things to do. And I actually have to thank The Price is Right for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I won a small camper on The Price is Right. And and like, it changed like my weekends, my hobbies. All we do is go camping now. It's like amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And here in San Diego,
you sold your cars, right? But you kept the camper.
Exactly. It's cool. Here in San Diego County, there's a desert area called Anza Borrego. And as long as I think it's like 6 feet from a road or a wash, you can camp anywhere.
Oh, wow.
DIY, put your fires in a metal container, and you're good. It's fucking cool. I'll just drive down a wash for a couple miles, and all of a sudden I'm like the only person around for miles, and it's a dark sky community. So the stars are insane. It's just,
what's that mean?
Like they limit the amount of street lights and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, it's killer, man. It's so sick. I love the DIY camping thing. Just nobody around you for miles, and just, yeah.
You're not even by like you're not in a campground. You're just like on the road somewhere.
I'm in a big pile of desert sand, hanging out.
But you're but you've got your camper,
my little trailer.
Yeah. So you can you got like a bed and bathroom and stuff like that.
No bathroom.
Okay.
I'm pissing and shitting in the sand and then picking it up with doggy bags.
Nice. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they say
oh dude, that's
you're supposed to
you're bringing your own toilet paper though.
Oh yeah.
You're taking absolutely. A shit on the ground. I fucking love this.
Oh yeah. Like, if I can't make it to a bathroom, if I wake up and have a couple of cups of coffee and I'm like, it's time, I'm like a cat. I'll just squat in the sand and just take a shit. You're supposed to dig a hole at least a foot deep, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not digging shit. I'm taking a shit in the sand and then picking it up with doggy bags.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Right? Like, if you're not leaving the litter. If you're not leaving the litter, like fucking, you're not doing anything bad. You know, like, I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Leave no trace. That's the rule.
You've got a dog. You pick up your dog shit on a walk. Like, what's the difference between picking up your shit or the
mine's
dog?
Just a lot bigger.
And toilet paper.
Yeah, it's easy, man. It's not very hard. Yeah, it's just throw it away and you're good.
When my dad used to take it, I was going to say something about what you said about tattoos, but now we're off on this.
We're talking about picking up our own shit. Yeah.
My dad used to take us on these roughing it camping trips. So all of my early memories of camping are like, he would do the same thing. He'd take us to like some nowhere land where, we'd climb a fence into some area we weren't even supposed to be and then camp. And be, okay, you need to take a shit, Robert? Okay, go grab a leaf. So like, go grab a leaf. And like, that's your toilet paper. So that I'm with you. I'm with you on this, bro. I love it.
Oh man, that's the leaf thing. That's tough. Like, how do you even get that clean?
I mean, at times it was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
We'd go with no tents. We'd have like a sleeping bag and fucking 50 mosquitoes just hovering around your face, and you're trying to hide.
Man, that sucks. Oh yeah. I'm a little prissy bitch. I need to have a tent at least, man.
Yeah, dude. My shit. We're glamping at this point. Like when I got like an air mattress. We got like a little throw rug on the bottom of the tent.
There you go. Hell yeah, you're doing it right, man. That's sick.
Got the barbecue. We got the coffee pot boiler in the morning. We're good.
Yep. There you go.
I was going to say, but it's funny, when we were camping, we were talking about tattoo. My son, we were asking my kids, like, do you ever think that you're going to get tattoos? I got my 17-year-old. He's going to, both my kids are now starting high school this September. So they're like, we're like, do you ever think you're going to get a tattoo? And, we're hanging out with them and they're like, yeah, I'm going to get a tattoo. Other son's like, yeah, I'm going to get a tattoo. He's 14. He's like, I'm going to get a tattoo. Totally. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm like, what can I say? Like, I'm fucking neck tattoo. I got, all this shit and a bunch of horrible, stupid tattoos. And so we started talking about that, like how things are temporary. The things that you like are going to be temporary. Like, look at this dumb sword that I tattooed on my arm right here. But I didn't realize that when I bent would be the bendable sword. I'm like, dude, the dumbest, I was like, no forethought whatsoever. Like, you know, like if I had half a brain, I would have then, oh no, like maybe something else. But I told him, I said, I keep these things to remind myself that I do dumb shit, and keeps me humble, puts myself in check. Like, oh yeah, you've got some really shitty tattoos, dude. Like fucking, these are, people want to put all this meaning on, oh, there's so much. No, like this is just a shit arm right here. So
everybody has dumb tattoos though. Like, have you ever met somebody who's just like, dude, every tattoo on your body is the sickest thing I've ever seen. Does that really exist?
I have a friend who has like the fucking best tattoos ever. And I'm like, those are, man, like what was up with you?
Really? Wow.
He has really good tattoos.
I'm going to assume that's a rarity. Like most people have like one that they're like, it could have come out better. Or like,
Yeah.
But I know my girlfriend even says like, yeah, that's not a good tattoo. She's got a bunch. And like, yeah, this could be better, and maybe I'll get it covered up.
Yeah, I was like, if I was of anything, just do like Rob Zombie and just change your makeup every once in a while. Like then because then you can change. It's not permanent.
Yep. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, so you're a big camper. I love that.
Oh yeah.
You're camping and you drink beer. You're not. You don't do any of the wake sports, like no wakeboarding or anything like that.
I'd like to. I don't have any like jet skis or anything like that, or boats or anything. I don't want to have anything like that. They're expensive and there's upkeep. I don't want to do that shit. Oh, yeah. But I get down on that stuff. It's fun. Hell yeah. I'll never forget. We had an off day at Lake Shasta. It was about 5 years ago. And, oh my God, the freaking jet ski rental was so much fun. Oh man. Right. Got that sucker up to like 60 miles an hour. Damn. Like this is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, Lake Shasta is it's just so flat. There's nothing. Like the wind was calm. So it's like pretty much like that glass scenario you're talking about. It's just like nice flat water and you're cruising, man. It's fun.
Water warm too.
That is
warm.
Real warm.
Great.
Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Tell me about we should probably talk about your new album.
We don't have to. I'm just shooting the shit. It's fine.
I am excited for you though. I'm excited to hear the whole thing, man. I've heard the singles. I haven't heard the
It's different. This record was my excuse to make things that aren't so metal sounding at times. There's definitely a couple songs on the record that are kind of metally, but there's some rock songs on there, and there's some mellow shit. So yeah, it was fun to step outside of that side of me, you know.
Do you find that do you find that you kind of get put into that, like there's an expectation that you're going to put out something metal?
I think so, yeah. I think when writing for Killswitch, there's an unsaid thing that I have to kind of keep it in that genre. To be quite honest, I think it's probably all me thinking that. I just want to make sure, you know, our fans, you know, are A, like what we do, and B, aren't disappointed, and you know, kind of like, oh, I wanted to hear some more Killswitch, some riffs, some metal, some squeals, you know, some double bass, some blast beats here and there. So like it's, you know, it's almost expected, I think, that I write in that style. So to get out of that style to do this record was, well, it's just fun to do something different, you know, and some of it was actually even, you know, cathartic, musically and emotionally with the lyrics. And yeah, it's just I'm obviously more involved with the lyrics and the singing on this project. So yeah, it felt good to make. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you were in a pretty dark place when you wrote the first record. Was it different to write from kind of a happy place? It sounds like you're in, you know, it sounds like you're in a pretty stable relationship.
Yeah, well, a lot of these songs are actually sourced from bad moments in our lives over the past 10 years. So it was just kind of sourcing from those negative things, those moments in our lives where we were struggling with something, or, you know, and like I guess that's why it was cathartic, kind of just letting it bleed out, you know.
I believe that I had Jesse on the podcast a little while ago, so he was telling me that part of this, I guess you guys have been working on this for a while, but he was saying that a big part of this record for him was kind of getting rid of the baggage of his last relationship.
Absolutely. There's a lot of relationship-minded songs on this record, just like the Forgotten One, from both he and I. And some really dark, sad stuff. You know, relationships aren't great all the time, that's for sure. Everybody goes through their trials and tribulations. But yeah, he had a tough time going through his personal thing, and he definitely sourced some of the lyrics from that experience. Yeah. Were
you guys writing together again?
Yeah, we always write together.
Get together and write, or is it like over internet now, like email?
So yeah, it was a lot of emailing, and then a lot of back and forth, and then I think we work the best when we're in the same room, because we can just, you know, I can sing him melodies, he can sing me melodies, and then we can go over, like, it's just so much quicker. They're like, hey, I love this phrase, but what if we tried, you know, wording it a different way, and like embellishing upon the meaning of this line and how heavy that line is, and like what does that line mean to you? And then, you know, it's easier when you're together, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys recorded it out in San Diego?
Yeah, and we did some of the lyrics or some of the vocals in Massachusetts too. We'd kind of take turns. Like, I'd fly back to Mass to see my family and record vocals with him, and then he'd fly out to San Diego and we'd work there. And yeah, so
like all during COVID?
Not at all during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. We finished up. I think we finished up the vocals like right before COVID happened, actually.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It'd been done.
And then I ended up like I kept putting off tracking guitars and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I'll just get to it, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And then once COVID hit, and I was like, all right, well, now I have all the time in the world. Might as well just finish all this crap up now. So, yeah.
Is this coming out on? Are you guys on? No, you're not on Roadrunner anymore. You're on Metal Blade now.
Yeah, no, we're putting it out on our own. But it's we have a distribution company helping us with it. So ADA. yeah, which is really nice. They've been helping out with all the press and obviously the distribution of it.
Killer.
It's been great, man. Yeah, it's funny how like the world of record contracts has completely been flipped around. Like it's just everything's so different now. Like as you know, like from back in the day, like my God, everything's so like the internet has changed everything, and it's just crazy, man. The music industry is so different now. It's nuts. Yeah.
It's very different from when you signed to Ferret, Carl Severson.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think we signed to Ferret and did that first EP for like $4,000 or less or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, recorded it in like,
and you were fucking stoked.
Oh yeah, we recorded it in like a couple days. Like, cool, we're done.
Yeah,
it's funny.
So you got the are you guys doing like? Did you start your own record company to put it out?
Yeah, well, it's under my record company name. Okay. Wicked Good Records.
Wicked Good.
Yeah.
Wicked Good.
Wicked Good Records, kid. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. That sounds killer.
Yeah. I'm just excited it's done and we're going to be sharing it with people finally. So
what's the street date?
The 17th, I believe. So it's coming up quick.
Right.
Coming up quick. Yeah.
You guys got the vinyl, you got CD, you got digipack, you got all that. Is that going on?
You got it. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. Hopefully people like it. That's all I care about. And, I'd love to get out and play shows on it just because we had so much fun doing it the first record. Yeah. So and it's cool playing different songs.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a conflict. Does Killswitch have tour dates coming up?
Well, yeah, we got offered a Slipknot tour, so we're doing that in September, and then after that, like I was saying, the only thing I really want to do is get that the COVID tour rescheduled so we can honor everybody's tickets. That
so if tour dates came, they would be what, in August for this, if possible,
for Times of Grace.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wouldn't be till like next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't even have a band yet. like right now we're a 3-piece: guitar, vocal, and drums. We don't have a bass player or a second guitar player.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
the Joel thing was just kind of like helping you guys out, like for fun.
Yeah, I'd ask Joel again just because he's like my brother when it comes to playing guitar. Man, we've just been playing together for so many years. It's like I feel like he and I are really locked in, and we feel the.
Is it weird to ask him though?
I know he's like, he gets burnt out in touring too. So to be like, hey, you want to tour some more? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So who knows, after a year and a half off though, maybe he's like itching to get out of the house again. So might be a really busy year. Who knows? Yeah.
I love Joel. He's a great guy, man.
He is one of my best friends on this face of the earth. He is such a wonderful, wonderful human being. Yeah. He's great.
He's the first guy that I met in your camp, actually.
Yeah.
You guys played the Pound in San Francisco with Kitty.
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
I was at that show, and I ran into him backstage, and we just totally hit it off. He was wearing the Mike Reno from Loverboy bandana.
Yeah, right.
That was the bandana Joel era.
Yeah.
I was busting his balls. I was like, "What's up, Loverboy?" He was just like,
That's
we
awesome.
Just hit it off and fucking rapped backstage for a while.
Yeah.
That's cool. Talk to Howard a little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Joel's a great dude.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Right on. Jesse's birthday today too, right?
Oh shit! I gotta text him. Damn it! You're right.
The only reason I know that is because of Revolver magazine. But like,
really?
Birthday Jesse, I saw it come through my feed. I was like, oh shit! I better text Jesse.
Yeah, I'm gonna text.
If you were on the internet, Adam, you would have known that.
I know. I don't like the internet, man. It is. You know
what? Good for you. Stay off.
It's such a strange place if you're a musician. It really is. It can either inflate your ego or crush you into pieces. You know what I mean? So it's and I don't want to spend my whole day.
Is that why you stay off it though? Because you feel like it?
Yeah, well, that's partially,
or could crush your. ego?
Yeah, that's partially the reason.
Like
And also,
you went on Twitter one time and read a bunch of hateful comments about you, and you're like,
yeah.
"Fuck this place."
No, it's just it gives a voice to everyone, which is good, but at the same time, it can be so awful and destructive, and like not to get all deep on you again, but I already feel like society's at a point now where everyone's just at each other's throats and nobody wants to play nice anymore, and it's like maybe people are learning some of that bad behavior from just being a dick on the internet and getting away with it for so long. You know what I mean? It's like, so like everyone has an opinion. That's great, but no one has respect about it now. So it's, you know what I mean? Like when people have a right to have opinions, and that's the beautiful thing about living in America. You have the freedom to do whatever the happy fourth, motherfucker. You have the freedom to believe what you want, and that's great. But why are people forcing other people to believe in what they believe instead? It's like, no, I want to believe what I want. Leave me alone. Please don't give me a hard time about it. And I feel like that's gone now. You know what I mean? Everyone just wants to give each other a hard time. It's like, calm the fuck down, everybody. Have a beer. You know, relax. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
The power of unity is just, you know, I want that to come back, man. You know, it's gone. I feel like.
Do you feel like things were more united, maybe in the metal scene or just in the world in general, like when Killswitch started?
A little bit, yeah. I still feel like metal is its own community, and I still love the metal community. It's a very supportive, just friendly place. Like I still think that, you know, I don't think it's full of all assholes and dipshits. If anything, it's like, you know, you see a metal band play on stage, you're like, oh, those dudes look badass and tough, and then they're 9 times out of 10 they're fucking sweethearts. You know, so metal's just a whole different thing, isn't it? Don't you feel that way? It's just like everyone's just fucking down to earth, and like they're all there for the love of the music. And it's not, well, there are ego-driven, maniacal people everywhere, but like, you know, for the most of the part, it's just everyone's cool and they're there for the music and the good times, man.
Yeah. And the mosh.
Yes, mosh is important.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love getting deep. I love that you're getting deep.
Yeah. The mosh is so important. To quote another Unearthed member, Ken Susi, breakdowns pay mortgages. Because everybody loves them, man. Everybody loves them.
Shout out to Ken Susi and Buzz. Those funny motherfuckers. God.
Oh my God. They can make me piss my pants. They are
fucking amazing.
The two of them together, Jesus. It's just
even the two of them separate. They're fucking really funny.
I filled in for their drummer on a tour, and those were like some of my fondest memories ever. Just like rolling in a van with those dudes, just like dying every second of the day. Just like this shit doesn't stop with you guys, does it?
Totally.
It's just
like, how the fuck are you guys so funny for such a long period of time?
Yeah, it's just
some witty motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's insane. It's that Eastern Mass fucking wit.
Right.
Shitheads.
That's right. You guys aren't you? You're Western Mass though, aren't you?
We're from Western Mass. Okay. Yeah, and they always give us shit like fucking Western Mass boonies. What the fuck? What do you do out here? Farm? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. That's all we got.
Right. Yeah. Some of you guys did, like, some of your families like did granola or something, right? Like
some of our families what?
Did some of your family members do like granola or something? Or somebody's in Killswitch's family ran granola or something?
No, none of that.
I'm starting a rumor. I don't know.
Yeah. We come from a very earthy, crunchy place though. Yeah. For sure.
Well, dude, man, I love catching up with you. It's great seeing your face.
Yeah, great to see you, man. And I really hope someday soon we can meet up and have a drink. Just chill.
Have some hazy IPAs or some stouts and some.
That sounds great to me, man.
Yeah.
Around a campfire.
Yes.
That'd be how to do it.
I could take you out on my wakeboarding boat and get you wakeboarding. You'd love it.
Dude, that sounds like the best time ever. Yeah,
this week I'm leaving Saturday for a week. I'm going up to Bernie Falls, which is near Shasta. So
gotcha.
That vibe. I'm gonna be gone.
Hell yeah.
A whole Saturday to Saturday. I'm like, no internet, no phone reception. No, it's fucking heaven.
Life doesn't get any better than that, man. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Best of luck with this new Times of Grace record, dude.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
You guys. I fucking loved that first record, dude. Like,
right on.
It was a huge influence on our Unto the Locust record. Like, I'll straight up tell you that. Like, I absorbed that record. It was just what I needed to hear at the time. Like, it just hit me. It just hit me. And
well, that means a lot coming from you, man. Serious. That's great. So I appreciate that very much.
Hell yeah. Cool. You have an awesome 4th of July, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you too. Don't blow anything up. Well, if you do, be careful.
No, it's we're at my county's super illegal. Like, it's fucking like you're getting arrested. Like, we're not just gonna hang out and drink. That's all we're doing.
Yep. Same here. Like I said, it's wildfire season. So everybody, don't set shit on fire if you live in California.
Do that. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there was the mighty Adam D. Killswitch Engage, Times of Grace. No fucking regrets.
No fucking regrets!
With Robb Flynn.